BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzyme. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Hi, this is Devin Lockett, the president of JobSite Route. As the son of a general contractor, I know how difficult it can be to get good food on the job site. And letting your construction workers leave the job site to buy lunch just takes valuable time away from them being on the site. I've developed an app and a program that will bring a steady stream of food trucks to your job sites every month for the low price of only $100 per month per site. That comes up to about $3 per day to have a steady stream of food trucks coming to your job sites all day, every working day. You can also contact the food trucks ahead of time and pre-order your food from the menu on our app. This saves valuable time for your construction workers and for you. It also sends a variety of delicious food served on Southern California food trucks to your job sites all day. When you think about it, it only makes sense to join the JobSite Route Network. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a very restful night's sleep. And hope everybody's having a great weekend. I also hope everybody's having a great start to the year 2023. You know, I just wanted to share some thoughts I was having. I like to share thoughts in the morning when the sun's coming up because I think a lot while I'm sleeping. And so things come to me in the morning. I wake up with a sense of inspiration. Today I want to talk about rational objectivism, a philosophy of rational objectivism, which was codified by the author Ayn Rand. Okay, and Ayn Rand was the author of the book Atlas Shrugged and quite a few other books, but she was also the person who codified the philosophy that we call rational objectivism. I don't want to get too much into the heady aspects of the philosophy, but I will talk about the primaries. The primaries are reason, purpose, and self-esteem. Self-esteem being the combination of self-efficacy, meaning you can accomplish a good life for yourself, and self-worth, meaning you deserve a good life for yourself. Now, it's kind of funny. I first discovered rational objectivism back in the early 80s when I was in the military and I was stationed overseas. You know, I went into the Air Force in 1983, believe it or not. Yes, I am that old. That's right. The gray hairs are telling the truth. And when I was stationed overseas, of course, we didn't have the internet at that time. We only had books. We had the bookstore. We had the bookstore on base, right? The bookstore on base is called the Stars and Stripes bookstore. And I frequented the Stars and Stripes bookstore pretty much every day after work because, you know, what else is there to do? And I was a bodybuilder at the time, so a lot of what I was reading and purchasing were Muscle and Fitness magazine and Flex magazine and a lot of things that had to do with bodybuilding. And magazines were very popular in the 1980s, believe it or not. It was a popular form of excuse me one second. I'm trying to add a little bit of something here. Trying to see if I can find a copy of what I'm talking about so that I can show you. So one of the books that I discovered, I used to buy books as well. I started a book collection at my apartment, which was good. I'm a sapiosexual, or some people say sapiosexual. I like intelligent. I'm attracted to intelligence, and so I used to like to impress people with my book collection. I used to like to purchase books and keep them on display like I do right now in my home. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I was attracted to this book specifically because of the title, because I found the title intriguing. And this book was called The Virtue of Selfishness, which is what I'm trying to find right now, because I always keep a copy on me, on my hard drive at least. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. Anyway, the book is by Ayn Rand, and it's called The Virtue of Selfishness. Now, granted, I purchased the book because I thought that the title would be a good conversation starter. And it was, and it is, right? It is a good conversation starter. But it turned out to be much more for me. Yes, that's right. If you can visit YouTube and hit the like, and join and subscribe to my channels. Also subscribe to my channels on Bitchute as well as Rumble, because you're going to get a lot more less edited work of mine on those channels. Anyway, the book really turned out to be transformational for me as a person, because I discovered the philosophy of rational objectivism. I discovered the philosophy of thinking. And I believe that, although I do not agree with Ayn Rand 100% on all issues, and I don't think that a true objectivist agrees with anyone on 100% of all issues,
it did actually help me in many, many profound ways. It's been a very, embracing the philosophy of rational objectivism has helped me in many, many ways. One of the things that people find more controversial about rational objectivism is that Ayn Rand espoused selfishness, being selfish. And a lot of people interpret selfishness as being evil or being exploitative or as being oppressive to others. They equate selfishness with thievery and criminality and all kind of really negative connotations to the word selfishness. And it's really sad, because if you are a rationally selfish human being, then you will understand that we live in a social world. We live in a world with others, and it is not in one's best interest to be selfish at the expense of others. In other words, you understand that to live a healthy life, to live a good life, to live a full life, that you have to have a good reputation. You have to have a reputation among your peers, and you have to have a good reputation among the world itself. You have to be a trustworthy individual. You have to prove that you are a person that has a win-win mentality. And if you do that, then your own personal power increases tremendously. So first, one should understand what it means to be rationally selfish and not equate that with the irrational selfishness of the narcissist, because narcissism and rational selfishness are not the same thing. They're totally opposites, okay? Secondly, I think it's important to understand when it's time to be rationally selfish, okay? When a person goes to college, for example, or goes to a trade school to pursue an education, that person is being rationally selfish. They're taking time out from giving to the world in order to give to themselves. But in the end, that new person that they become after they educate themselves is going to be much more of a benefit to society and to the world, as well as to themselves. Everyone should have a chance to selfishly pursue the life that they want. I tell my children this all the time. I strive and I fight for my children to individuate and to seek and embrace the lives that they want, and their, embrace fulfilling themselves with the life that they want, chasing their dreams, basically. This is the way I spent my life, and this is the way I think this is the best way to be, okay? And now, right now, we're facing a time, 2023, where we have economic instability, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I'm not a doomsayer, right? But I have to be honest that it doesn't seem to be getting any better. We're at a time of recession and inflation, so it's going to be, stagflation, right? And I think this is a good time. This is a back to school economy, right? This is a good time for me personally and for us as individuals to invest in the self, okay? I believe personally 2023 and probably 2024 are going to be good years to sit back and do some self-investment. I personally am going to be writing my book, Black American Party. You can sign up for a complimentary copy by visiting blackAmericanParty.com. And I'm going to be exercising and doing a lot of other things. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is the fact that, I'm a neurofeedback clinician. So I have all of my gear from the former BiomedRx Health Center here in my home office. So I'm going to be able to do my brain training starting today to myself and to my son, pretty much on a daily basis throughout the year 2023. This is very important. It's very important because brain training is important, especially as you get older, right? To avoid cognitive decline. High frequency neurofeedback in the gamma zone is very good. It's very good for focus, concentration, being able to sleep better. There are so many benefits to neurofeedback.
Even superheroes and supermodels need a daily dose of nutrients to help make life more super. BiomedRx Supplements is making it easy to get exactly what you need. From kids to seniors, they've got something for everyone. Pretty cool, right? Check out their products at BiomedRxSupplements.com.
Yes, I like being interested. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There are so many benefits to EEG biofeedback, to neurofeedback, as far as cognitive ability, you're managing stress levels. My cat is trying to come in, excuse me. Yeah. He wants me to keep the door open. It's a little too cold for that. Actually, I think today it may snow. I mean, it's kind of cold today. We are in a low pressure front. Excuse the junk here in my office. I'm still putting things away from the BiomedRx Health Center. We may actually have a little cold weather today. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the weather in Upland, or the weather prediction for this Upland for today. But I think right now is a good time, especially in 2023, to relax and to sit back and to embrace selfishness, embrace rational selfishness. If you have things that you want to do for yourself, if you would like to study, if you would like to pursue a project, I think this is a good time to do it. I think this is a good time in the year. A good time of the economy, a good time in life in general, a good time in life in the United States to pursue such endeavors. And don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to be selfish, right? Don't be ashamed to give to yourself. Don't be ashamed to sit back and regroup, because you will come out better in the end for it. And I think that's one of the most important things. I highly recommend one pick up a copy of a few of the books from Ayn Rand before you tackle Atlas Shrugged. Atlas Shrugged is a pretty big book, and I believe it's only second in book sales to the Bible. Okay, before you pick up a copy of Atlas Shrugged, I think I would start with Introduction to Objectivist Epistemology, which is another book by Ayn Rand, and The Virtue of Selfishness. I think The Virtue of Selfishness is a very good introduction to the philosophy of rational objectivism. But that's really all I wanted to say. I wanted to say good morning. I like having company when the sun is coming up, and watching the sunrise with my cat and my son. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. As always, I want you to stay kind. I'm going to be going live again later. Okay? Stay blessed. I would like you to subscribe to the Devin Lockett channels on YouTube, as well as on Rumble, as well as on Bitchute. And here's the cat again, right? Here's the cat again. He really wants me to leave the door open, right? He's kind of a selfish cat. Most cats are assholes. But hold on 1 second. That's not what I was looking for. It's hard to control two lives simultaneously. It really is. I'm simultaneously broadcasting on Facebook as well as on YouTube this morning, so you got to bear with me. But as I was saying, I would like everyone to stay kind, because kind is not only the new sexy, of course, kind is the only sexy. I would like everyone to stay blessed, and I would like everyone to stay healthy and have a wonderful 2023, a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and a productive week ahead, and a wonderful year of 2023. And like I said, don't be afraid to embrace rational selfishness. I love you. Peace.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.